maybe it's not an Alice.
Well, it's an Esme. We kind of know that it was going to be Esme, no?
Oh yeah, Esmeralda. Yeah, I forgot.
With Nolan and Selena, it'll be hard. Well, it has to be one of them. It has to be Esme or
What
Alice.
if it's not? What if it's not though?
Screw it. Go Arlet. Just go Arlet, bro. Screw it. Just go pick a Kin hero and try to win the game.
They're taking their time, brother. It's
Yeah, and they're not on tank. This is not an Esmeralda or
What
Alice.
if it's a Dyroth?
Joy?
No, they're back. Okay, they're like, okay.
Dyroth?
Dyroth is
What?
a good shout, perhaps.
What? Why?
Just because.
Hey, the Uranus was a trouble in game number 1, and it's a way for you to burst it.
No, I mean, with a Mathilda, though,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, Ke. I don't know, Ke.
You give out
Or,
2 ultimates
Well,
to the Valentina. I mean, to be fair, it's a mid Valentina, so
it's probably still
harder.
going to be Minotaur.
Yeah.
Dude, I still think the Mathilda kind of cooks them.
Hey, we gotta still somehow give them the benefit of the doubt, man. Maybe Dewa United can pull this off like BTR in game number 1. You can never know.
Yep,
You can never know.
But they don't have anyone for Prio. I think the Uranus still gets Prio over the Sora.
Yes, that's true.
And in the gold lane, Clint beats the Brody, so it's not like the Brody pick from game number 1, where it was guaranteed win against Claude. And okay, to be fair, it was also Imran.
Is it Clint beats the Brody?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, it's a 50-50, but if it's Eman on it, it'll probably just be a win.
We'll see, though. Lineup rating, though, it looks like it favors BTR
This time I agree.
Yeah, it's been a bit volatile, this lineup rating.
You're volatile.
A bit tsundere, as Arashi would say.
Yep. Rashi is in Cambodia.
Yeah. And that is not Japan.
You said that twice now.
Seeing
I'm waiting for the third time.
By the way, game 2, BTR, Dewa United might be the last game of the day.
Let's see, will it be a closer here? Dewa United again still struggling to find a rhythm. Ben, whoa, whoa, whoa! A little too hasty there, my guy. Popped the Purify as well.
Wait, what was that?
I missed
Something
that.
I would
was
do,
slurping
though.
my drink, brother.
No.
I completely missed that.
I agree, Gani. That is something you would do.
Something I would do. You know, it happens to the best of us,
Especially on the Kufra.
especially on the cool.
He loves invading early on the Kufra.
Maybe he took notes.
Finn, hey, this composition got Finn acting unwise, man. But hey, it is A-okay. It is a roamer dying early. Gold over to Octa. Now they're going to go for the steal. Oh, Dewa.
Oh, no.
Okay,
no.
they're playing with much more tempo right now. Kane? Who gets that?
2v2, that's going to be more taken very low. Great immobilization there from Nile. Just relief off pressure
Kane got
now.
it.
That's going to be Kane collecting the camp. That's Kane now rotating. Great on target. Whoa! Oh my goodness, that's a stun! Octa. That is going to be the lethal ignition doing the work. Another kill on the board for Dewa.
All right, somehow it works through BTR's mistakes.
Through Finn's, you know, early rotation.
It's the only Finn, though.
Ooh.
Maybe bring out on this lane as well. Wait, Kane might go for the dive.
That's a great spot, though. Not level 4 just yet on this Nolan.
Oh, no. Yep.
Yeah. That's going to be Finn now. Guiding win, but maybe collects the gold. Boy, oh boy. 1,000 gold here already on the board 2 minutes in for not the defending champs.
Hold on now. They might be cooking right now. Maybe Selena is the key to victory.
Maybe Selena Brony first pick might be the way. Just go all in on the early game and then you smash your opponents. Maybe playing late game is overrated, but then we saw contradicting results in game number, or match number 1 rather.
Yeah. Oh, right now though, Shogun is actually rocking the Purify, which that is a lot of respect. So he did not expect, or he does not expect to win the early game.
Yep. Shogun now taking the beating, guiding wing to safety. Moreno from the flanks. Kane claims the turtle. Kin now isolated, immune. Pops the ult, but the damage will come through still from Moreno. That's going to be a kill on the board. First one for BTRs in the mid lane.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, Moreno! Looking to find the outplay and now says, hello, thank you very much. Claims the kill and get out.
That is highway robbery. And oh, Kane got the kill towards the Uranus? What is going on?
I have no clue.
What is this tempo?
Brawl server things.
Yeah, now we'll take
my God.
finds that purple buff, and here comes them. Dewa United looking to close the gap. Now taken very low. Octa will pop the flicker to claim the steal.
Hold on. Look again. Look
Action
again.
all pass, canceling the rotation, the recall of Moreno, and Kin will get the kill.
Revenge, baby. served on a silver platter. Oh god, a dive in the bottom lane, Eman!
Torn apart memory should come through. That's a Mirror and Fury, but the damage not enough to take him down just yet. Now Kane from the south side looking to find a kill. Not just yet. Now
What the heck?
Eagle towards the back. Kestu almost taken down there. Still able to get out. BTR here holding on.
Feels like I'm watching someone. Oh my god, he's dead. No,
Zero landing.
He's dead.
Oh my goodness.
Hello?
That's the help of the Mathilda there with the shielding.
Yeah. It feels like watching someone paint an abstract painting or like watching someone vomit.
What?
I don't know. Feels like it.
No, this is like watching MMA, dude. If both fighters just throw in haymakers 24/7.
Feels like a Holloway fight.
This is Dustin Poirier versus Dan Hooker, if you guys know.
My analogy is better.
An absolute banger. No, I don't think someone vomiting or abstract painting really resonates with but the majority of people, bro. But hey, to each their own. Let's take a little bit of a look, a sneak peek at the item builds here. Fury Hammer into a Sky Piercer, 6-2. Even the observers know that we don't need to look at items. We just gotta get into the action.
BTR now. They're gonna, again, gain control. The arrow doesn't land for Okta. BTR spotting members, looking for Kane perhaps. Kane is in a perfect timing there to get that push. Shogun. That's getting Shogun now almost burst it down. Great jump towards the back. That's two members. Stunned up. Here comes the damage here from the members of DEWA, but they got the turtle. Kesu deleted. Moreno now up the board as well. They continue the fight.
Hello?
Kin taken very low. Now looking for the disengage as maybe is there to provide some peel, but Nile now looking to close the gap. Kane finds a burst there with the Nolan final slash. Whack, wow. Find it. That's going to be the disengage. Fully 2,500 gold lead for DEWA.
I'm sorry for the glaze, but BTR, I expect them to get almost wiped out in that moment after the
Same.
kick set. How the hell did they turn it around? I mean, they lose out in the end, but still, decent for them.
Yeah, that's why I have to stay. Oh, 1v1.
Kane
level difference, by the way.
Nile. This time is Nile says, no, I do not want to have that 1v1.
Also a good question. How did Nile get it? Because it's like 2-level advantage for Kane. So there's already an advantage there. There's so much CC in front. And he still gets it. Now they got to trade up top with the turret with the bottom lane fallen. But no, wait, they don't. Okay, we finally have some time to take a chill pill and talk about the game, about the state of it.
Yeah.
They'll have a 3,000 gold lead. I feel like these sets should really net them a victory. But I agree, these are some weird outfights. Shifting skies on Shogun, now bringing it back.
Also weird.
Yep, Shogun all alone here trying to isolate these dead members. That's going to be the damage delivered.
Oh
Torn
my
apart
God.
memory, not enough
Bro.
to penetrate Uranus.
Takes a lot more there to penetrate Uranus, Connie. And that's the healing coming in from Finn, also the shields as well, and also the anti-Karas.
Yeah, that's a flicker. Minun Fury under the turret. Very classic. Just the zone, just to get the turret, just to get the turret. And here comes BTR looking to gain some distance. Oh my goodness, Nile. Oh, almost there. Very risky play, but he didn't die.
And they get a turret down below with all this chaos happening. And mine gets a gold crab as well. The gold lead, by the way, is still 2.6k. It is the Brody and then the Nolan. Then we have the Clint. Then we have Eman. Melfic Gun already for maybe with no Sky Piercer. So Master's trying to deal damage right now. No Sky Piercer means no executions. And the snowball won't be as deadly as it was on the hands of Eman. But we'll see with the skirmish.
Yep, Skin trying to zone out members. That's a stun. That's a big one. The damage is there to burst Shogun down. Dewa United finally here, getting control, getting their rhythm.
Finally, that's what we expected from the previous turtle, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how I thought it was going to happen. Actually, I thought it was going to be bloodier. I thought maybe it would be 2. Now notices the pathing of the minion after he goes untargetable. Knows that there is somebody over there. So he plays it a bit more safe. Kane is a level ahead. Now, despite losing out on the neutral objectives in farm as well, in KDA, somehow is still able to just stay at just 1 level down. He's got to be careful here, though. He goes for the retribution, securing it. And it's back to Dewa, trying to siege these turrets down now with the Brody. They need to make the snowball count. They need to be aggressive. They need to try to look for conversions, not just skirmishes.
Speaking of Snowball Miracle, like this is a pretty interesting decision that maybe did not go for the Sky Piercer.
Yeah.
And he went for a Malefic Gun rush towards probably a Blade of Despair or Sea Halberd.
Sea Halberd, yeah. I think it's a safe route. I think if you aren't confident that you'll be able to survive a lot of these skirmishes, knowing that you are going to be targeted, you go for this build instead, right? Because then you just get real stats instead of wishful stats with the stacks of the Sky Pierce. Oh, this might be a big... Oh, the trap. I thought the trap was going to steal it away.
Yeah.
The timing there looked a bit too good, but yeah, this is the standard build. Hey, shout out to Oceans. Is that how we say it? Oceans?
One thing I know that he's pretty deep in there. Okay, that was a bad joke.
He's pretty deep in there. Is that a reference?
Ocean, it's an ocean, bro.
Oceans.
I'm sorry. That was bad.
No, that was an attempt, Champion.
Yeah. As long as you attempt, you know.
Yeah. That's right. You miss all the shots you don't take. So, you know, just shoot your shot, bro. You know the meme with LeBron shooting the basketball to the moon?
It's Stephen Curry usually. Actually,
Yo, Mirko,
basketball players.
please know your basketball knowledge, okay?
Man.
Jalen
Jalen Brunson.
back then you said Jason Brunson, brother.
No, I didn't say Jason. I said Jaden.
Oh, okay.
Latrell Sprewell.
That is an interesting pull, Gani, but yeah, I respect that. Let's go back to the game, though. To the game that actually matters. Dewa United, 4K gold lead.
Yep.
And there's no reason BTR should be able to take this lower.
Oh.
Arrow.
And
Octa.
on towards Spindle. That's Octa, 50% HP gone. Now Minion Fury Flicker towards the back. That's Moreno now. Having the Minion Fury himself. That's going to be the damage here already. Toshi gets to the lead. Take a look at Dewa. They're moving forward, but they're dying. And BTR, they have defended as Niall claims the double. A little overzealousness might kill Dewa's odds. A little? That's going to be Moreno now. Almost one. Glowing wand was not enough. Maybe claiming claiming Finn rather, is the only compensation there.
Dog, it's a choke-off. Holy moly. Dewa United, like, I can see why Kin went for that, but in the grand scheme of things, you use your Minion Fury towards the Uranus. Selena is hella low. That is the signal for you to go back.
I don't know, man. They just got out-team-fighted, right? Like, Dewa wanted to go for the skirmishes, and it technically fits their description with this composition, with the Minus Fury, these combos they set up. The allows it, Amon!
They have time. They want Amon. They got it. And now Dewa United, who almost choked earlier, not 2 minutes ago. They got the control. They got the Lord. They want to run it back.
All right, Dewa United. Back to normalcy right now. Almost 4K gold lead. This should be the time for them to take all the second tier downs. Oh, that was almost a stun. How did... Okay. Maybe Octa doesn't have the vision, full vision.
No, purple. Yeah, great retribution there now. Not able to collect it.
Good turret take, finally, man. We get some more peace. It's been 13-6. It's a crazy stat line. Almost 2 kills per minute so far in this game. The Lord finally taken, and Dewa decides to finally take things slow. Like you said, there could be, you know, I think better decisions made here by Dewa United after getting pickoffs, after getting people low. But they've made the constant gambles to get back into the game, or rather to stay in control of the game. It's BTR that love the fact that Dewa love to take these gambles. But now as we get into the siege, somehow this should be kind of difficult, yeah?
For Dewa?
I think so.
You see, they get the turret at least, perhaps they might get more advantage. They will. They got the far lane now, the Lord 50% HP. Rallying here in the bottom side of the map as VTR. They stay composed. Took down the Lord. They will lose one base turret though. And they will defend the other two.
Yep. I think it's a bit more difficult for BTR, Mirko, considering the wave clear or lack thereof. It's only the cleanse, and Hirata can really get super close to the vicinity, right? So I guess you're playing with Moreno zoning?
Yep, here comes the Minion Fury. No flicker this time though. The stage in the mid turret here. BTR will defend it well. Circling Eagle. Ken finds an attempt of play there. Torn apart memory just for the Uranus. Not enough. Dewa now. They re-engage. Here they come. Immobilization. Moreno finds a Minion Fury. Doesn't really land that he wanted. No follow-up damage just yet. They gotta clear the top, and they will. 5,000 gold lead forced. the Apostles of God.
Hey, the sustain for BTR is keeping them alive, but Dewa United, good call to back away. They went in, they thought they had an angle to punish Eman after baiting out his own flicker. Kim went in, found the shifting skies, but unfortunately wasn't able to find the connection on that first skill to bring them back into the rest of Dewa United. And after that, they said, okay, it's enough. We don't go for the skirmish again. We utilize the leads that we have. We have a bottom lane baser, which means free slow push every single time in the far lane. Play the Lord Dance, real-time victory rate. I think very, very accurate at this point. Presented to you by Infinix GT50 Pro. 84 to 16%. This should be the case for Dewa United. They have a 5,000 gold lead, far lane control, Lord Dance potential. And wow, it's actually Nile who's ballsy enough to still build the Sky Piercer despite him starting the game with one death. Yeah. All right, now it's a BOD that he's building towards. So man's a glass cannon and he's trying to get these backliners instead of trying to go for a bit more penetration. They just play front to back against Itoshi Kesu, against Kin. He wants to go straight into maybe Kane, Octa. A very tough task to do, but this should just be free for Dewa United. They have a 5,000 gold lead again with that Lord far lane control. Easy.
Yeah, I think that's also a good idea for an Aldo to actually gamble on that, because there's no way you're playing an honest front to back with this kind of competition unless you know Dewa keep on making the same mistakes over and over again with the engages that we've seen so far. But surely it's gotta be fixed when they're knocking on BTR's door, because the room of error is actually pretty big. Good spot out by Octa.
Okay. Bloodwings picked up there, I believe, by Finn. They're going to play this by not clearing out the bottom lane. They want the waves to be staggered. Now, Dewa, can they sync these waves in time? They're clearing up top, but I don't think so. Yeah, well, they clear it mid as well. Remember, the objective here isn't really to use the Lord to end, but it's to use the Lord as a distraction to get the other base turret. So I think they've done a very good job to try to get this turret in the top lane. Yeah, wow. It should be free.
Yeah, seems like they will concede that turret. Maybe is on it. Now the mid turret here is looking quite vulnerable as well. BTR, they took care of the Lord now. Will they commit on towards the defense? They will. Maybe though is on it. That's going to be the turret taken down. No base turrets left for the defending champions here. Dewa United entering the premises. Ooh, the arrow doesn't land, luckily. But that's going to be another delay. Dewa United not taking any chances. They will back away, take their time, clear the jungle camps, waiting for BTR to overstep perhaps.
And also, they are trying to play it as safe as possible. They know the capabilities of Bigetron just playing under their base. It's still comebackable if Dewa make mistakes, right? So what they need to do is play it slow. Take as many resources as possible away, take as many gold as possible away from BTR, play for the Lord. Again, they have 3 base turrets, which means it should just be guaranteed Lord every single time. Yeah. The fact that Bigetron don't really have the best clear potential means that Dewa can just do this forever. No real reason to risk it all by diving in and forcing an end.
Yeah, it feels like we are looking at almost an inevitable, oh my god, inevitable 3 for Dewa United versus
Look at that
Vitality here. Hey. Considering the gold lead. Oh man, I mean, it's just an item, but still, 3K is still a lot.
Yeah, that is quite big, I'd say, man. Nolan Kane has been doing a fantastic job. He also died without a bounty, so massive. Didn't really give any gold back to Bigetron. Now the only guy with a bounty is Maybe. And I think he's thinking, man, I should have gone for the Sky Piercer. 0 deaths on the Brody. He went for the DHS though, so even these frontliners are gonna start to melt down if they walk up onto the Brody. Yo, oh, look at that damage.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
50% HP gone. That's also the Roamer. Not in a good health bar. Not having a good health bar, but yeah. No spells are triggered actually from that skirmish.
Still though, the fact that BTR is playing here in this vicinity is pretty ballsy, but at this point you gotta gamble for it, right? There's no way you're just gonna turtle in the base over and over again.
Yeah. It would be cooked if they go for it. So Finn's gonna open up, finding Kin. They're gonna try to hold the Lord, and I think they just gotta force out a 50-50. The bottom wave has been dealt as best they can by Bigetron. Oh! Is that half HP with a shot?
That's a lot of HP gone there. Now what's the purple? Now what's the call?
All right, Kin still holding on towards the flicker. It was trying to bait it out by BTR earlier. Maybe might be the gamble. 20K on the Lord.
Yep.
Never mind, they reset.
Got the wave in the mid.
Seems like they gotta Dewa United, they understand that they can take their time here. The Lord is not fully reset here, so BTR can definitely still play around it. That's going to be the stun. That's going to be the knock.
Wow.
Kyle still claims the Lord. Now, can they disengage? That's a big shutdown.
Wave,
Fury,
wave.
take a look at the damage now. If BTR can survive with 4, they definitely can apply pressure. But the range for maybe is just too damn long. They get the double. They will close the gap here. 3 members standing for BTR.
Good waves. Octa has the angle. They might go for the end right now. Good arrow.
Yeah, that's a stun. That's the winner crown here. Pops Forest. Now another minion wave is coming, but the Lord here will spawn. BTR, can they abide? Can they buy time? Kin is very low, forced to back away. Moreno pops the vision opener here with the clouds. That's gonna be BTR now taking a sigh of relief.
Okay, I'm not sure if they can utilize the Lord here because all the other lanes has been cleared.
Now is up at
but they
3.
back out now.
But look, the minions are holding the Lord hostage. The minions, Dewa's minions are helping Bigetron out
my God.
by
True,
pushing
yeah.
in. So the Lord doesn't go through. They are able to get these members back up, and now the Lord actually is in a position where BTR can really utilize it.
If they win this, then I bow down, salute, man.
I don't get it.
I mean,
Then it'll be 2 games where we see a team lose out hard in the early game to come back, but this one makes less sense.
Am I with the Host Clause, by the way?
Yeah, I mean, he has the crit build already. He sold his boots for the Haas Claws, right? He already has the prime build, but he needs a little bit more sustain. He knows that in these skirmishes, it's all about dealing damage in a prolonged amount of time, not just the initial burst, knowing that Dewa have a cycle to play with Shifting Skies, with the Minions Fury. Once those are down, that's really prime time for Iman to deal damage. And if he gets bursted initially, at least with the Haas Claws, he'll be able to sustain back to a position where he can fight again with the rest of the team. That's why he was able to stay alive for such a long time, and they're doing it. They're playing with the Lord really well. Kin.
Yeah, here are sure. That's why they pulled the trigger. Kin
hello?
now looking all alone. They're
Wait, the flag,
isolated.
the flag.
The disconnect again. Now Amon vulnerable. Great connection there with the pair of Kistu and Kane. But yeah, that's just a trade. Kin for Amon.
Honestly, it was a bit risky, but I do not mind that from Kin. It prevents the inhibitor turret to fall.
Yeah.
I think either way, it would have they wouldn't have been able to capitalize on a base turret, but yeah, it's not horrible. I don't know. I still think it's kind of bad because he's not down.
Yeah, we could have just timed it.
Yeah, a bit better. Yeah, I think it was just a call from the rest of the team. They're like, go in, we're coming from the back, but it was mistimed. It was a team call. I know that for sure. Shogun.
Oh, wow. My goodness, winner crown in time.
Oh,
and
my
enough
Lord.
with the guiding wind just to stay afloat.
And Iman's back up. They didn't use that time to go on the Lord. They used that, I guess, because now it's still up. Even though Iman's not there, they can't burst the Lord. It's evolved.
Dude, I can't count the amount of time that Shogun was able to survive with a Winter Crown for this Uranus, man. This team is playing with the margins really well. BTR, though, like, this might be
showed, yeah.
the final blow from Dewa.
Hirara show top. What's the call here,
on,
Dewa?
through the wall.
That's going to be, Shogun now. Almost bursted down.
Oh,
That's
the cycle's
circling Eagle. Moreno has the Minion Fury in hand. Now is already back with the members of BTR. Dewa, you gotta find a fight here. That's the fight. Minion Fury,
my
offense,
God.
the Lord!
Moreno!
That's a Minion Fury by Moreno! The defending champions will not go down without a fight.
Mid-wave.
They defended the full game, and now they look to end. There was a run. The wave in the mid lane is crashing, but they have time to recall. Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Robots again showed up in the Lanadon.
You're not serious. How? Over and over again, man. It's just how? That's the question.
The game's not over yet, but with that play, definitely open things up here.
I thought game 1 confirmed it, that they are just full of themselves right now. They think they're better, and that confidence brought in the game. Iman.
Oh, Iman, great! Awareness, Iman! Great composure, perfectly timed flicker. And they get Kane, he will go down for 50.
I think that's actually a decent play because they bought a lot of time for the teammates to go back up. But now it's an even bigger problem for Dewa United from now on. They have to defend without Kane.
Fantastic.
My goodness, the Terminator The Red Raider, the Maestro again showing up here with the Lord. Only 3 members, now 4 members defending. Can they defend, ladies and gentlemen? Now, Minin Fury by Kestu popped. Just to buy time, but the Lord, take a look. It's so beefy. Now claims the kill, not Kin now. Trying to provide the peel, but is it enough? Win of Nature by me, Pop. Kin taken down. The Lord is on the base. Ladies and gentlemen, they want the wipeout. No! It's going to be a comeback for the Red Robots. 2-0 is the final score.
The real-time victory rate was 84-16. And I feel like that's